Hello and welcome back to a new video on this channel, Magic Andy. My name is Andy and today I got for you a very interesting story about the Mafia. I know the gangsters, everybody knows the name, but what is behind the big word Mafia? What is the Mafia really all about? And I will show you with a magic trick how the Mafia really works. So sit back and enjoy. The Mafia. What really does that even mean? Well, the Mafia is a well-organized criminal ring of many different gangsters and criminals. They work all together and it originally came from Italy, but later the Mafia spread out all over the world and now we can find the Mafia in nearly any country. This organization earns money in many different ways. Of course, everything is not legal, but they earn money with just everything. With prostitutes, with drugs, with human traffic, they use everything they get to make money, and they make a lot of money, especially with drugs. But before I go even deeper into the topic Mafia, first of all I will show you by a quick magic trick how the Mafia really works. As I said, I want to tell you a story. Very old story about the Mafia, but first of all let's get the atmosphere right. Maybe you can just get a little perfect and now a bit of yeah, that is the right atmosphere for this story. Because a long time ago, it was the 60s, we are in a dark little street, it was rainy, cold, some jazz music played from the corner of a club, and two gentlemen were on the street. Both had a black coat, big red hat, and were quite scared. These two men were police officers, and they were so scared because they had the mission to find a snitch in their own ranks. Yes, one policeman is snitching to the Mafia. He tells them everything they need to know, and it's just one of them, but they don't know which is the snitch, who is the spy, who is working against the police. So they just started to search for him, and they had some spies all over the place as well. So they just shuffled through the streets and stopped somewhere, let's say right there, at a random place and used the first spy. This spy is the first one, and he will tell them how the snitch looks like. But he can't tell them just right away because it was too dangerous, they had to use a code. In this case, we have as our spy the Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts, this is the code. This tells us ace remains ace, but the heart will be a diamond. So our spy, our snitch, is the ace of diamonds. Now they just shuffled through the streets again and used their next spy. This one should tell them where the snitch, the ace diamonds, is. So it is a 7. Again a code, so now we know we are searching for the ace of diamonds and a 7. So the ace of diamonds on the 7th position in our deck. The deck has been shuffled and the policeman searched a long time. Number 7, there should be the snitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the 7th card, the one and only ace of diamonds. Now the Mafia lost a snitch. But you may think, well, why should that tell me how the Mafia really works? Well, as you see, the spies of the police are quite good as well. If you chose another one, it wouldn't work. But the Mafia, if they get one snitch of the Mafia caught, they will just immediately, in the second they lose one of them, they will send back another 2, which will snitch again. Before the video ends, some fun facts or some interesting facts about the Mafia. The Mafia is originally from Italy, as you heard, but it came over to America with the first pilgrims. Very early, most people from Neapel came to America, and now the Mafia in America is one of the biggest in the world. One of their famous mobsters was Al Capone, as you see here. This man was one of the most famous Mafia bosses of all time, and oftentimes these mafias are led by the so-called Mafia family. This family, for example Al Capone, also leads the Mafia for a long time. If Al Capone would get shot, his son would use the next place. Also very interesting that the police most of the times knows who is the boss of which mafia at one time. But the problem is you can't get these people into jail. They just have too much power and they are just too good. And that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this special video about magic and the mafia. If that's the case, then leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more amazing videos. My name is Andy. See you next time. Bye bye.